Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we are the day number 16 of this at HRSD batch 1. So today, we are going to start a different topic altogether. Okay, definitely, topic is from HR only, HRSD only, but it is little different what we saw. Okay, so for the HR or in the HR domain, one thing is very important. The events happen. Events doesn't mean that these annual days or something like that. No. Event means onboarding. A complete steps need to be done. Offboarding. Complete steps need to be done. Promotions. Then your this thing, leave of absence, going on a long leave, might be maternity or you're looking for paternity leave kind of stuff. So these are called the events. And these events are taken care in the form of the journey. Means journey has a starting point and an end point. And in the journey, we have a different stops. If you travel from one location to other location, so it has multiple stops. Sometimes you need to be take action. Sometimes train need to be take action. Like train means like you're traveling by train. So there's a few stations where engine get changed, food or beddings get new beddings or food is getting put on. There's a few stations where you take action. You get down, might be you have to be change your train, or you have to be change the seats kind of stuff is be there. So this concept is called the employee journey. Okay. And that is called employee journey management. See, and to do this work, there are different plugins are required. Journey management is one, and other is called the life cycle events. Okay, the life cycle events. This whole journey has been configured by a journey designer. And journey escalator. Again, two different things. One is life cycle events. And one is your this. And to do this particular part, we have a platform, we have a module called the journey designer and journey escalators. And two more things. That is called how, see, now journey doesn't mean that only onboarding or body leave of absence. It is manager's responsibility to make sure that my teammate should get a training as well. Series of training has been mapped to you to get promoted, to get progressive. But I also want to get the feedback from you guys. How was this how was this event? Can you give you a can you answer in this survey in a minute? One or two questions kind of stuff, not much. So this concept is called learning port and is called listening port. Learning means which define your trainings over to move to the next level. Listening port, a survey done to get the employee feedback. This is called the pulse surveys. Pulse surveys is out for the end of the year, right? We want to know how IT team work, how finance team work. A survey has been designed and sent it to the all employees to get the pulse and then move forward. Clear, everybody? Okay, good. Okay. So mainly this employee journey management is kind of a package, bundled package, which take care life cycle events, which has something on the learning and listening, and how a manager can use it, how a manager can see it. So there is a concept called manager hub, where I can see that what training is assigned to my teammates. Who are reporting to me. I can see their assignments, I can see their updates. So there is a concept called the manager hub. This journey designer is a main component here. As the name indicates, it's the designer to design it. Onboarding, pre, day, and post onboarding. Three different lives, three different journeys. And in that journey, we have different events, different sequence, different activities. So how it's be defined mainly? Life cycle events, or I can say just to be understand that how this package look like. This is journey designer. Okay, means end to end will be done here. Designing part, your tasks, your templates, everything will be done here. Now it has two parts. One is called life cycle events. And other is called journey escalators. Sorry. Journey escalators. How you can improve it more, accelerate it. And for the life cycle events, we use the learning port. Sorry, for the life cycle events, we have this thing. Sorry, listening port. Service, you listen it to your employee. How was this event? How was you got a you got a survey link, right? How was your pre-onboarding feelings? Give us a survey. so that we can improve it. Only 1-2 questions, not max, not much they put it. And journey accelerator use learning port. How I can make my employees progressions, promotions, what trainings my employee needs, internal, external, leadership, quality, what training you need. But on the top, this is key. So these both are using journey designer. Okay. And here we design the templates as well. Task template, approval templates, document templates. Everything has been designed. Because journey is same for everybody. So now the few examples of journeys, like we say, onboarding is one of the journey. During the COVID time period, everybody was working home. But someone need to be go office. There was a process. Raise a request, fill the form that anybody has a COVID or not, vaccination done, why you're coming, what is the purpose. So work from home or work for office approval. Then might be you're traveling on site for a business trip, for a deputation, for a work assignment. So multiple things need to be done in that particular part as well. Your promotions. You got a new baby child in the family. You need to be registered that baby in medical, in insurance, in dependents, everything, everywhere you have to do. And then might be you can say your leave of absence, your offboarding, and you become alumni. To become alumni, definitely you should not be part of the company now, and a concept has been followed, a separate access need to be given, and other things will be there. So these are the journeys. But these journeys have a life cycles as well. A promotion is one of the journey. To get promoted, you fill your inputs. Then your manager discuss feedback. Then you got a email that okay, accept this feedback if you're all okay. Then rating has been given. That a discussion has been done. The results has been announced. You got a letter. You have to sign it. And then this journey get closed. Okay. So life cycle events can be a cross departmental as well. A promotion doesn't mean that only you got the letter. Promotion means your increment also done. So payroll need to become in the picture. There's a few tasks will be assigned for the payroll department. And journey escalator, this one, is mainly between the employee and manager or the mentors to improve to improve the employee. Practically, if you say this journey accelerator help you to move forward, to support in the listening activities. So life cycle events. If you're doing all the trainings, you're doing all stuff good, you will get promoted. But to get promoted, you have to follow journey, inputs, discussions, facts and figures, presentations, everything will be done. So mainly we say events are cross-departmental where escalators are between managers and the employee or plus mentors. They are the part of this particular stuff. And to do this particular part, we have to be install different plugins. Even though I already installed that plugins, and then I came to know that my PDI was heavily used by you guys and making it good. So there's a one which is called the life cycle events. This one, life cycle events and enterprise. Enterprise mainly coming with the pre stuff, onboarding, offboarding kind of stuff is preloaded. So we have to be install these things. To work on this thing, designer, we have different plugins called Journey Designer, SNJNY. Also, if you want to be use this employee journey management, then minimum you must have a Employee Center Pro, which we already installed here. We have our Employee Center Pro has been installed because we're using the PDI, but practically you have to be buy it. Means when you're going to be what I can say, procure the instance. Okay, now when you get these, any question, anybody?
Even for the basic one, the SN underscore HR core, if it has to be, if it goes on production, we need to purchase it.
See, I will not say purchase it, but these are the subscription based modules. So definitely licensing will be different. How the licensing will be charged, that you have to be confirmed with your ServiceNow account manager.
Okay.
There is nothing called that you pay some money and purchase it. No. As soon as you install any new plugin in the production, if it is a subscription based, if it is a paid, and you sign the license and it has been used, you will be get charged.
So for example, if I have a professional one, so I have to again then contact my account person to verify if it is available or not.
Yes.
Okay.
So anything about your licensing part, because licensing includes your costing. Before you activate it on the production, you must check with your ServiceNow account manager that how the licensing work.
Okay.
Per user, per module, or might be you are a big customer, big partner for a service now. You have some other things included. So you have to be check with your ServiceNow account manager that what type of relationship I have in your contract. It doesn't mention, and then accordingly you will be charged. But don't go blindly. It is saying I will charge and my minimum might be this dollar will be charged. No, confirm everything and then proceed in the production. But that's true if you install the plugin in the production and you have given the access and by any chance the user logged in, it will be charged.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the thing important here.
Got it.
Okay. Because as I say that in ServiceNow, every kind of plugin we are installing has its own scope. So like we have a scope of our this thing, human core, right? Do we have this thing for journey as well? Let's see. See, it is a different scope. It means if you're getting the HR core, doesn't mean you're getting the journey designer as well. HR core may be charged separately or some different manner, and journey designer will be charged different manner because it has a three different roles. Journey admin, reader, and writer. who can read, who can write, and who can manage it, everything. It is just saying create and modify. Access to create and manage all the journeys as well. Modify, delete everything, it can be doable by the admin. And this rule is separate than the HR admin rule. And it is again different scoped application. Journey design is a scoped application, which is different than the HR core scope. Okay. And now the important point is that what is the process, configuration process for a journey designer? This one. Designer. Number one, you have to be configure your journey. चलो ऐसे लिख लेते हैं यार, कौन डिजाइन बनाएगा? Configure journey. करना क्या है? Onboarding is my journey. So before you start, you must know the steps in pen and paper, that what is the journey includes, what is the name of the journey. Then in a journey we have a event. Life cycle. Sorry, I will not say event. Event means something different than life cycle event. Number two. Then pick up the journey components. Components including your templates. To whom, who, when, where, how. Everything has been decided here. And then for whom I am deciding the permissions. This journey is applicable. Till the time dates are not came, you do not announce the promotions. In the life cycle event, there are the few steps where employee need to be taking action, not the manager. And at last, make sure every journey must have a service. It's important. Every journey must have a service. It means the core is service only as of now, but the backend work will be done by the journey designer. So we'll see this thing now, that how this can be set up. To configure the journey means you just install this plugin, but you don't know that how this will work. So ServiceNow provides us a guided setup. देखो, journey designer, and it has everything. So I'll click on the guided setup to see how we can set the journey. This is what is the configure journey, because plugin get installed, that's fine. But we should know that how this journey can be defined, like we do in the ITSM. Build a journey is important employees transitions, onboarding, offboarding, leave absence, career growth, and more. Journey bring together lifecycle events. Journey alone will not do anything unless it has a lifecycle events and journey escalator action points. Create one user experience of your employees and manager. You can set up journey for the organization and manager and their team members as well. In now, approximately in January second week, there was a course going on in many of the colleges or the universities in India, and that is called FDP. And the course name was Atal FDP, means Faculty Development Program, where the university or the college invite the professionals or the industry experts to teach, to share some guidance, some knowledge with the faculty on the different topics. I was also one of the speaker in FDP program in Delhi. It was online only, but I was also speaker. It means, what this mean? This means the purpose of example is that that particular FDP is only for the one particular department with the one particular topic. So my streamline was computing, virtual reality or the AI, and I was allocated to a topic called the I guess AI plus AI in finance. So it can be specific need as well. ऐसा नहीं पूरे कॉलेज के लिए सब प्रोग्राम चल रहा नहीं. There's only limited departments which are running this program. So this can be specific as well. And we need to get the life cycle events or the journey escalators. You will get promoted in the next year, but you have to be complete these many trainings. So you have to go for the escalators, learning port, designing your learning, mentorship, your documentation. I'm not sure that I read somewhere, one of my friends told that in their company it is a rule. If you need to be get promoted to the next level, you need to publish at least 2 white paper in a year or the 2 years. To go to a specific level, you have to publish white paper. That is a big thing. So that is come under learning port. How to build a white paper, how to design a white paper, what topic you need to put up, where to go. So these are all the learning ports. So we can set up this particular part, but what we need, the flowing plugins, Journey Escalator, Employee Center Pro, and Enterprise Onboarding and Transition. You need to be get this plugin to run some out of the box journeys and roles we discuss. Now, देखो कितना बड़ा काम है ये. So see this. Configure journey components. Create a journey types. See, this is even though there are, I did not see in my experience, I'm saying I did not see much of them. My clients are using this escalator and all the things. Definitely it's going to be expensive as well. So let's say configure the journey components. Employee facing, non-employee facing. Journey is for the employee only. It is a life cycle event. Yes. It is a plan type because you have to plan it like learning planning, training plans, promotion plans, CSR plans. So you have to be plan it. Then in the life cycle activities set one or more activities. हो सकता है ना onboarding में multiple activities होंगी, pre, on the day and post. And then journey stage A with one or more tasks. When you join a new company, on the second day you get an email from might be your HR portal or might be your workday portal. This task has been assigned. Update your dependents, update your nominees, update your PF account, update your pension account, update your bank account, update emergency contact numbers. These are one or more tasks. Sometimes companies upload your resume as well, your latest degree. So this can be this part. Then the same thing goes here. Escalator. Stage 1 with one or other journey. Oh, see, promotion is a life cycle event, but to get promoted, we have escalators. Trainings, white paper, all these things are this thing. So you have to be set up the journey configuration, journey type, and create this thing. So mainly we need to be work on these 3 or 4 areas. Abhi nahi, let's move little forward, then we'll come back here. Then journey headers. To give the right information to the employees. What, why, which information, start date, end date, preferred language, all these things are these things. And if you need anybody's help, get a buddy or team member, kind of stuff. When a fresher joins a new company, they get allocated to some mentors or the buddies. Might be they need some information about the PF transfer or the pension schemes or the learning path. So they can reach out to the buddies. In Accenture, when I was in Accenture, there was a concept. I'm not sure that if anybody work in Accenture, work now or working, there was a concept called the Vajra, volunteer associated job related to the ASAs, freshers. I run that program at almost for the 4 years out of the 5.5 year in Accenture, and for this 4 years approximately. So I got mapped with the multiple A freshers. So we have our weekly or bi-weekly connects. Connects like normal. Okay, I'm going in the cafeteria. If you're available, please come, guys. Let's have a coffee together or tea together, and you can discuss your issues. So multiple companies run these multiple programs, kind of things. Then the field mapping. Which table, which field, which value need to be go. Some quick links. You want to refer to some templates, you have to refer to some kind of a policies, you have to some kind of a documentation, you can do the quick links. And then listening post. So listening post, not even, oh sorry, I'm saying the posts, no, it's a post. Your pulse survey. What is a pulse? When you go to the doctor and the doctor want to check your blood pressure. Earlier, when I was a kid, I thought that whenever I go to doctor and he just put his 1 or 2 fingers near to my this arm, and don't know what he was putting in his ears and doing it. Later, when we become mature, then I came to know that 2 finger means he was looking for my pulse, and the device or equipment he put stethoscope, so that he can listen my pulse and let me know is it fast now or this thing. So pulse is like quick thing. How much time doctor spend on this getting this pulse? It not 2 hours, 3 hours, just seconds, 30, 40 seconds, 50 seconds maximum. And only once or twice, means 1 time or 2 times it's checked, not every time. This is what the pulse service here. You want to know that how was it doing How was you miss how the HR was doing on this particular event, this particular journey. So they have designed the surveys. Like I said, if you join a new company, before joining a company, you got a feedback link. When you join, then you get a feedback link. After 1 month, again, you get a feedback link. That is what the pulse surveys. And that contain only 2-3 questions, not much, not 50-20 questions and multiple choices kind of thing. No, very limited questions. Might be 1, might be 2 questions max. So we have to define the surveys as well. And last, if you want to personalize it, personalized note, and that is it is said that for these options you have to be use the Employee Center Pro, because few of things are not available in the Employee Center. And once you get the service, you have the report as well. How my journey is going on, how many people, how many employees are using this journey at point of time, where they are, why they're not moving it. So this is what the guided setup here. Also, a journey come with the admin console. This one, to see the overall picture of my journey. Let it be load, then we'll see. Here we go. Career growth. ये तो अभी activity नहीं है, sorry, this one. Journey for onboarding new hire. Total used in the 7 journeys. Volunteer separation. I'm leaving it now. So it has the events, it has escalator, it has the quick links. So you can see here. It will take you the journey table. What to do next? Definitely, because it is a different scoped application, you can get the more plugins installed. Learning ports. Why I'm saying learning port, yeah, it's a post. Learning post. See, this is a app, store app, which we cannot get activated in our PDI. And you can see your configurations here. Something similar. If you want to manage it, onboarding, manage configuration. Means a some bundle kind of thing will be open for you. We'll see this thing. Tomorrow we'll see about this thing, that how we can define our journey. See. Before you understand this particular part, let's discuss this thing. So when we talk about the lifecycle event, so now this is a journey, right? But it has an event as well, lifecycle event. If you see here. So these are the activities. कहाँ गया इसका event? ये रहा. Onboarding demo. So it is using one source or multiple source. So it means what is saying, let me take up one more step down here. Give me a minute, let me put the charging on. Okay, so now in this journey we have a events. So onboarding is a journey. But in the onboarding, I have a events. So like this thing. It is my onboarding. In this, we have an activity set, which is you are able to see here. Activity set means it can be pre-onboarding activities. Now we are good advanced in this format. Earlier onboarding was little tough, and now the recruitments are getting easy. So onboarding pre, on day, and post onboarding. Or you can say onboarding pre-hire, on the day, or post. Anything you can put it according to your needs. Then these are the activity sets. Now in the activity set we have a core activities. Pre-hire, your document collection, right? Your checklist, your BGV, background verification. होता है, right? Pre-onboarding, before you join. I'm not sure about much about my experience in India like this, but here I have experience. When I joined the previous company DXC, before my joining date, I got my laptop delivered. I got a credential on my personal email that on the day you to be logged in by this ID, and it will get activated on that particular day only, not before that. That is called the pre-onboarding. And if you notice, it is a cross-departmental. Sending laptop is different team. Setting up my credentials is a different thing. Setting up my finance or my entry in my payrolls is a different team. Let's say it is called the cross-departmental. And that is important. Then also pre-onboarding to make sure that my entries in any of the government side can be done. Like here, we need a visa and everything. So my name, my details should be registered in the UK government. This employee is joining and we are responsible, everything will be there. So it can be something for the HR. So it can be for the HR work, like my government response work, then IT, laptop, then payroll, pre-onboarding. Then when you join on the day, it can be, because nowadays we're not going to be any office. So we don't need any kind of iCards. But otherwise what happened that when you join, you need to be get your name or you have to be reached on the reception and you have to be get your badges, which is already ready for you. So on the day you need some badges as well for the security purpose. And other things will be there. So these are the activities. Now in the activities, some activity will be done by the employee. Some activity will be done by the company. Now take one more thing in the picture. there are cases when these events, these activities need to be changed. 2 days before the joining, I told to my company, sorry, I cannot join on the 2nd of this month. Can you move it for the 1 more week? I have some emergencies at my home. Changing in your start dates. It means changing in your start date means you have to be you have to modify the offer letter. You have to be update to the IT department. Delete the laptops part. Or you have to be updated to the payroll department. The starting date of this particular person is this particular day or this particular date, not this date. So that salary should be calculated according to that number of days. Okay. So it is important whenever we are doing the consulting, we have to be understand this particular part. What documents are required to process an event? Complete business processes you should know. Then components, for which particular activity, what type of component need to be done. Task, approval, and task for which department? HR, IT, finance, payroll. So these are the components that have to be decided. Then you have to build a relationship. This, and this. Journey, activity set, and activities. So now if you scroll down on this one, these are activity set, pre-hire. And we have activities. Now to fulfill the activities, you can use the catalog items as well. So if you see, pre-activity says, sorry, this my activity set pre-hire says that this is the first activity set in the onboarding lifecycle event that generate all the pre-hire activities to the employees and the HR. And for the pre-hire, drug screening. You have to go to the medical center and you have to get your medical things. I remember I did this for one of the company joining. They did a medical report and they were their dedicated hospitals to be go there. So we got an email, we go there, show them the email, they registered us, they tested, and this they did not send the report to us. It go directly to the company. And to do this particular part, you might need some kind of a catalog items. Request standing desk. Request change in the start date. See. Okay, na? I send an email to the this thing, my HR. Hey, I want to be change the starting date of this. Sorry. So my HR need to be log a request or case for me. But this can be done only on the pre-hire. और वो जिस दिन day 1 आ गया उसमें तो नहीं होगा date change क्योंकि already join it, already come to the office, already logged in it there. So this is important, but also one thing which is important is that again that every lifecycle event must have a work with service. उसके बिना काम नहीं होगा. Benefit service, reward services, onboarding services. क्या है? You have to see what service it has been part of. And when an activity has been done, activity has been created, it is depend that who will do this activity, is employee or the fulfiller. Fulfiller is your HR department or might be IT department or might be payroll department, but you don't know that who will going to do. It is important to be tell to the system. See what we're doing. We are automating a process. If you see on the broader level, on the high view, So we have to tell the system that boss, this need to be done by this particular person on this particular day. Also, if you notice here, let me go back and show you. Pre-hire, immediate. As soon as the offer letter done, acceptance received, immediately trigger this checklist. Pre-onboarding, other activity sets. Day 1, day of joining. Day 30, date. You join after 30 days, you got a email. And resend. It's not resend, it's resend. Something new, which is not applicable at all in ITSM or CSM. Resend means that you want to cancel the all running workflows and use the journey from the starting. You're not canceling the records. No. You're not canceling the records. You're using the same record, but you're canceling the workflows and the flows attached to it. That is what is called the resend. Resend, not the resend actually. इसका मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूं जैसे एक let's take example, and this is again a very common example. You got an offer letter from the 2 or 3 companies. Now in this case, what will be happen? You will join only one company, right? So practically what should do? At least a week or 10 days before they're joining, you should inform to the company that you are not joining it. Generally, companies start this onboarding or the pre-hire related stuff. Pre-hire can be done a little early, but pre-onboarding is start almost a week back before. 3 days or 2 days left, and then you send an email to the HR, sorry, I'm not joining this company. But practically, a lot of things has been done in the background. Your employee number generation, your email, your AD accounts, your laptop request has been done. Then on the case, you will get a C, this button, resend, which tell the same thing. It cancel all the workflows or the flows. Even I not say the flows or the workflows, I say it cancel the lifecycle events and revert it to the zero base or base 0. And then your new SLAs, your new items will get attached again. And it is by this button, we revert the changes as well. That is very powerful functionality, I can say. So this thing need to be done if a user say like, sorry, I'm not joining it at all. Joining delay is one thing, but not joining is a different thing. And also it is important that this recent activity should be included for every type of life cycle events. कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है. Promotions. You're filling your inputs, you put on the papers, and before the results announce, you out from the company. So things which is defined on your name need to be reverted back. So these are things which you have to do. And they say that when you join a company on the day one or let's say pre onboarding, nowadays even company give the option to the employees. Hey, this is our portal. Go and log a request to get a laptop, a desktop, laptop, monitor, keyboard, cheese, and plan. You can do it by yourself. That's fine. I did it for my company. They told me that this is what the standards we are giving it. Please log a case or log a request in the portal, and you will get this laptop delivered at your home. It means so we have to be tell, or we have to be give, or we have to be make a configuration in our catalog items as well, so that it can be used by the employee. I want to delay my joining date. I send an email to HR. HR send me a link. Please go and log a case and mention your reason and everything. We'll see, approve it, and then your date will be changed. Catalog item. ठीक है, create कर सकते हैं. So these are the major things which we have to be do in this particular part. Clear everybody यहाँ तक? Doubt, question? Interesting topic, right? कोई हाँ ना नहीं बोल रहा, बताओ. Yes. Okay. So we'll not proceed further now. We'll move it. We'll pick up tomorrow. We'll see that how this can be configured. If you're not able to even configure it fully, we will go to the end this out of the box options only, that how this can be defined. We'll try to do by our own as well. Not sure that we can use it practically, but we'll try to be configure it. Okay. And one more thing which is be there, I guess there is something called dashboards as well. Yeah, journey type. ठीक है, we'll see, no problem. Nothing much to be on this particular part.
So Atul, we will cover that part also कि like HR जैसे काम करता है कि उसको किसी employee का मतलब पूरी progress देखना हो तो उसके लिए हम proper practically dashboards create करेंगे.
Dashboards are there. See, wait. Progress देखना मतलब what this mean progress देखना?
Like overall जैसे मतलब मान लो एक एम्प्लॉय को 5 years हो गए उसकी रेटिंग्स देखना है कि क्या रेटिंग्स रही है उसकी प्रमोशंस के लिए तो हम उसके लिए
that gets stored in somewhere. देखना,
okay.
your ask is not, your requirement is not clear here. I want to see all my employees or all employees rating for the last 5 years. You have to get the reports or the dashboards. It's not coming out of the box.
Okay.
Okay. Mainly it depends like how many life cycle events are going on. It has been stuck. Those things ServiceNow gives something out of the box as well. So if you see on the Friday session where we discuss about the reports.
Yeah, correct.
So you have to see that which table this information gets stored and how I can get it from that particular table.
Okay.
And you need to get it on your reports or the dashboards kind of things.
Okay. So where we will use particular these dashboards?
Matlab? Sorry. Where we
like
use
dashboard because in basically in interviews like have you worked on the dashboard parts? So where we use that dashboards?
So dashboards, see, okay. Dashboards are nothing but these are the collections of the different reports.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to create the reports and you have to put the dashboards, and that dashboard can be used by the different parties. Employee dashboards or manager dashboards or the user dashboard, fulfiller dashboards. These can be different dashboards.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Any other question before I close the recording for today? Good. Let me take attendance.